welcome back to Spiritual Judo for a Sustainable Jesus. And here we are. We're just finishing up talking about, or thanks to measles, looking at measles, we're now looking at Maurice Hilleman, a scientist, I think his name is Maurice Hilleman, a scientist who was quite prodigious and was able to develop 8 of 14 U.S. standard vaccines, with the interesting additional fact that his doctoral thesis on chlamydia involved a bacterium, what they call a bacterium, let's say what they are identifying, they're able to name as a bacterium still, even though its development is very unusual. It only grows inside other cells, so that it's very similar to a virus. And I find that fascinating, and clearly that is a strong candidate for a missing link type form that explains the origin of viruses. So I'm really happy to have learned this. This guy Hilleman then did research on that. Tang Fei Fan is another story, even before Hilleman. This Chinese guy who studied at Yale and Harvard was able to identify it for the first time, I believe, under a microscope. And unfortunately and tragically, like the native people who suffered from the diseases, Tang Fei Fan became a victim of Maoist purges. So understanding the interrelationship between medical practices and political systems and the different domains and how they interact. What else? So this chlamydia then, as a bacterium that grows only inside other cells, then consists of two forms: the elementary bodies that are spore-like and infectious, and reticulate bodies, which are the replicative stage and are seen only within host cells. Sound familiar, right? It's like a virus. So fascinating stuff there, yet they consider it a bacterium. What else? No vaccine, right? And they haven't been able to successfully produce a vaccine for chlamydia. Apparently it's known since 1550 BCE and the Ebers Papyrus, and is also otherwise another name. The original name for it was trachoma, or blindness. From the disease level of things. What else now? Rubella, right? Let's move down here to rubella. All right, let me see if I can find some rubella images. Rubella. R-U-B. Nothing. Rabies, nothing from rubella. Oh, sorry about that. I would like to have some images. In fact, let me call it up here. Let me go to, who's Valdemar? Go here. All right, I'm going to put this on hold then and get back to you in a moment. How much time is here? 4, okay. So cheers, see you in a moment.